a guy, I'm man on the street. What a guy, I'm loose on my feet. Stop.
If you have played Zero Caliber, then you know what to expect. Now, I was a big fan of the first Zero Caliber, and I just couldn't put it down once I started it. I remember completing it and then immediately started playing it again on veteran setting. Now, in Zero Caliber 2, you can choose between an easy, hardened or veteran setting. I would go with a hardened to begin with. Straight away, it's a familiar feeling. If you have never played the first one, you are launched straight into the training ground where you will get familiar with how to load guns, attachments, shoot and throw grenades. The size of this game is just fantastic and everything looks so great. There are 12 different locations and in each one of them looks so well done, and there are lots of details. There is a massive amount of weapons to pick from and massive amounts of attachments such as scopes, silencers, large ammo clips, grips, lasers, stocks and skins, so you really do get to customize your weapon of choice. Every time you complete a mission, you will earn money, and then you can use that money to buy attachments, guns and skins. But you will also have to reach certain levels before attachments will unlock and be available to you. During missions, there will be guns hiding or just laying about in plain sight. If you pick them up, then they will most likely unlock a new skin for you. Menus offer changes for the game, controls, audio and haptics. I always turn subtitles and music off first, that's just me. I like that in your home base you have big screens for different categories, loadout where you will pick and customize your guns, solo operations where you will play campaign games, and squad operations where you can play co-op or PvP games. And then there's a couple of other screens laying around. The controls are easy to learn, not really much to them, though if you play other shooter games you might get confused a little bit to start with. Having to use grip button to take out an empty mag from your gun, then take from your ammo belt and put it into your gun, but then you have to use trigger to cock the weapon. The enemies are okay, a bit simple, but can be lethal in numbers. If you really want a challenge, then put it in veteran mode. There are also occasionally tanks and helicopters that want to take you up, but it's nothing a well-placed RPG won't sort out. Now for me, I've found that running is a bit slow and sluggish, and also taking off attachments is quite tricky. This is the worst part of the game in my opinion. You have to turn the gun on its side, then a little wheel winds up, and then you are meant to grab the attachment and pull it off. But most of the time it seems to want to grab a different part of the gun than I wanted to. Then you find you have to start the process again. If you are just replacing an attachment, then you can just use the new one to smash off the old one, and that works fine. The co-op mode is quite fun, but it would be better if there were more enemies to fight, as it seems like players are tripping over themselves to get a kill. And PvP would also be a laugh, as it's 5 vs 5 running towards the same uplink station, and first to upload their link to 100%, all whilst trying to defend as they upload. But when I played, I was by myself with 9 other bots. Overall, this is a great gaming campaign. In hardened mode, I would expect you to get around 6 to 8 hours of gameplay out of this, depending on how fast you run through areas or if you like to explore areas. If you like shooters, then this will scratch your itch. And on that note, I score Zero Caliber 2 a 41 out of 45. And you can find my scoring system in the description section below. Now please tap that like button if you found my review helpful, leave a comment on what you think looks good, come be part of this growing community and hit that subscribe button. Thanks guys, happy gaming, and I'll talk to you in the next one.